we have established the importance of exploring social issues in the classroom, and how doing so can lead learners to understand the power of their voice to enact change. Immersing students in their own campaign can help deepen a variety of practical skills, but this needn't just be practice. Creating effective media and making a real campaign can enact real change, as we've seen from the campaigns on change.org. But why is media creation such an important part of this? Lit Film Fest was chosen by the Institute of Education's Educate programme to carry out a research study to measure the impact of media creation on pupil progress and engagement. Targeting Key Stage 2 English teaching and using film as the creative medium, independent writing assessors found that the rate of progress was 3.75 times faster than the UK national average. On top of that, the 200 pupils involved scored their levels of enjoyment in literacy as 50% higher than when they started. Progress and enjoyment together, what more can you ask for? This is why creating media, a shared output, is such a powerful tool. It can easily be used to engage the learners with a topic and provides real purpose to what they are doing. Applying this to social justice, it is easy to see how media can help engage an audience and affect change. Then, in creating their own persuasive media, students can experience the power of their voice to communicate and change injustice around them. This next video shows an example of how social justice can be explored as a learning opportunity in your classroom.
Dear Boris. Dear Prime Minister.
Dear Mr. Johnson.
We are the children in Year 6 at Greenstreet Green Primary School in Kent.
Our class has researched shocking truths about climate change.
And we are sorry to say that we are appalled by the state of our planet.
This video is to inform you of the mess that we are in and how quickly we must take action.
Can you help us cure Earth from this deadly climate disease?
Climate change, global warming, is the process of our planet heating up, causing disastrous consequences for our life on our fragile planet.
Excess carbon dioxide from industry and transport makes the sun feel hotter, causing polar ice caps to melt.
If polar ice caps melt, sea levels will rise, causing destructive flash floods.
Every decade, 9% of the polar ice caps are melting, resulting in animals sadly dying and causing sea levels to rise. If the temperature rises by 1.5 degrees Celsius, then the world will change, seeing more bouts of extreme weather, causing devastation across the globe.
As the temperature continues to rise, humans will find it harder to adapt to our ever-changing world.
Average temperatures have increased by 1 degree Celsius in the last century, ever since the Industrial Revolution.
Shockingly, if the temperature rises by another 1.5 degrees Celsius, then around 1/3 of the animals will become extinct.
More than 1 million species are at risk of extinction due to climate change. Can you imagine your family house being knocked down? This is what is happening to innocent animals.
If this environmental crisis continues, sea levels will rise by a further 4 metres, causing flooding in coastal areas.
If this continues, then countries and cities will have to relocate, such as
Venice,
the Maldives,
and even Norwich.
We are also experiencing more extreme weather, from scorching heat waves to flash floods, and we know many of these are directly a result of climate change.
Our forests are being reduced to ash within seconds. Without them, our world will perish.
Does this sound like a planet that we can exist on safely?
No.
How are we meant to grow in a dying world?
Our suggestion to you is to adjust a few rules.
I understand it will be difficult, but ask yourself, can you sleep at night knowing you rejected the opportunity to make a real impact on history?
Firstly, we could make plastic more expensive
deterring customers and plastic having less demand. Excessive meat consumption causes deforestation, water loss, and releases methane into our atmosphere. All that for a hamburger.
Encouraging a balanced and more planet-friendly attitude to eating meat could save our bacon.
Thirdly, recycling in Britain is inconsistent and an issue. We believe that all areas should have the same recycling policy, and a new law should be enforced to make it illegal if you do not recycle.
Finally, educating humans is a huge factor to solve the problem.
If we don't do something now, then by 2030 the devastating changes will be irreversible.
We are aware that it will be hard to make and adjust to these changes.
But we do not want our children and grandchildren to live in a world that has no future. It's time for all of us to pull together and help.
We will keep fighting for humanity. We shall keep fighting for the animal kingdom. We shall keep fighting for this planet. If we can save this planet, then surely it's our obligation to do so. We will stop at nothing to make our world a safer environment and to put an end to climate change. We need you to do something.
Now. Help us.
Help us.
Help us.
Please, can you make a change?
Our world is changing.
And you hold the power.
We are looking forward to hearing your response.
Yours sincerely,
Year 6 Green Street Green.
If you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to
Like and subscribe.
see more of these videos.
Bye.